Hi, I'm Bill Sargent with your 3-Minute Memo. The news this past week was all abuzz about the GSA party in Vegas. Sad, isn't it, that when a person is spending somebody else's money, he's not as careful as when he's spending his own. From my perspective, that's just the opposite of how it should be. If you're responsible for somebody else's money, you ought to be doubly diligent. In the GSA example, GSA spent $822,000 of your money and mine to throw a party in Vegas, and you and I weren't even invited. Did you know it took 15 people from GSA to do the advance work for that event? And those 15 people spent $133,000 of your money in the process. Now, I used to do advance work for export control conferences for the U.S. Department of Commerce. I did it by myself. It didn't take 15 people. And I can tell you that I made sure every dollar was spent on the business at hand. Not one penny was spent for pleasure. The cost of those conferences that I worked on were covered by the fees the business community paid to attend. No taxpayer dollars were involved. When I ran these conferences, I was so busy making sure that everything came together, that the speakers had what they needed, and that everything flowed together, that I often missed the substance of the conferences I was running. So my question is this: who is minding the store? The president recently made a trip to South America, and on the news I heard him remark that he was looking to see if it might be a good place to bring his wife on one of their many vacations. Now, that was not supposed to be the purpose of his visit, but my experience is that often what's in your heart pops out of your mouth. Again, I ask, who is minding the store? Meanwhile, our country is deeply in debt. We're borrowing money to pay foreign aid to countries that don't like us, and we have the highest corporate tax rate of any country in the world. This is nonsense, and we need this nonsense to stop, and stop now. I'm running for Congress, and of the 9 of us who's running in this race, I'm the only one who has experience on Capitol Hill. I know what I'm getting into because I've been there as a staff member for 2 congressmen and a U.S. senator. If you send me to Washington, you can count on me minding the store. I'm not running because I want power, prestige, or money. I'm running because I'm very concerned about the direction our country is going. We're headed for a train wreck, folks, and I want to try to stop the train. I can best do this by serving you, the people of the 14th Congressional District, and by being part of that solution. But I need your help. I need you to go to the polls and to vote for me. Then I need you to encourage your neighbors to do so as well. If you do this, then together we can win one for the Gipper. Early voting starts on May 14th, and the election day is May 29th, the day after Memorial Day. I'm Bill Sargent. I ask for your vote. Thanks for spending this time with me today. Until next week, God bless you, and God bless our nation.